Today, we're doing a bit of a deep dive, specifically for anyone thinking about getting contact lenses for the first time.
Yeah. Or maybe you're just starting that journey.
Exactly. Think of this as like a quick guide to what actually happens when you decide, maybe it's time to ditch the glasses.
Right. We're really focusing on that initial process, the fitting, and maybe why it's a bit more involved than just picking something off a shelf.
Yeah, definitely not like buying regular glasses. So the first thing is contacts are considered medical devices.
That's absolutely key. Because they sit directly on your eye, they need a specific exam and a fitting process that's, well, tailored just for you, not one size fits all.
And that fit, it's not just about feeling okay, is it? It's crucial for, actual eye health.
Hugely important, yeah. An improper fit isn't just annoying. It can lead to irritation, maybe even abrasions, or more serious issues down the line. Comfort, clear vision, and safety, they all depend on that fit.
Now, just a quick pause. The deep dive is brought to you by Lens Pricer. Lens Pricer is a free contact lens price comparison website, helping you find the lowest price for your exact lenses online. Check how much you could save over at lenspricer.com. Okay, so let's walk through that first visit. What usually happens?
Well, it typically starts with a really thorough look at your overall eye health. The doctor needs to see if you're actually a good candidate.
Meaning some conditions might make it tricky.
Exactly. Things like severe dry eye or maybe some pretty strong allergies, they can make wearing contacts more challenging. Not always impossible, but definitely something to consider.
Gotcha. And then there's the prescription itself. I heard it's actually different from your glasses prescription.
It is, and that surprises a lot of people. But think about it. Glasses sit, a little bit away from your eye. Contacts sit right on the surface, on the cornea. That changes the optics, the power needed. So yeah, you need a totally separate prescription just for contacts.
Okay, that makes sense. And this is where the special measurements come in. I've heard terms like corneal topography.
Yes, precisely. They need to measure the exact shape and curve of your cornea. Also, your pupil and iris size can matter for certain lens types.
And they use specific tools for that.
Right. Things like a slit lamp to get a magnified view, and often a corneal topographer, which basically creates a detailed map of your eye's surface. This helps match the lens curve and diameter perfectly to your eye.
Super personalized.
Yeah.
So after all that, you get to actually try some lenses.
You do. That's the trial period. They'll usually put a pair in for you, maybe teach you the basics of putting them in and taking them out right there in the office.
The insertion and removal. The fun part for beginners.
It takes practice, but yeah, you get trial lenses to take home. It's like breaking in new shoes. You wear them for a set amount of time, see how they feel, how's the vision.
And you might try different types. Soft ones or those RGP things.
Potentially, yeah. Soft lenses are often the starting point, generally easier to adapt to. But RGP, or rigid gas permeable lenses, can sometimes offer sharper vision for certain people or prescriptions. Your doctor figures out the best starting point.
And this trial isn't the end of it. There's a follow-up, right?
Oh, absolutely crucial. After usually about a week, maybe a bit more, you go back. It's not a full exam again, but the doctor needs to see how those specific lenses are fitting on your eyes after you've worn them.
So they check the fit again. Comfort, vision.
Exactly. They check everything: lens movement, how your eye tissue looks, is it comfortable, is the vision stable and clear? Sometimes small adjustments are needed, maybe a different brand or even a different type of lens if the first try wasn't quite perfect.
Okay, so the fitting is sorted, but that leads straight into caring for them, doesn't it?
It really does. The fitting and the care are totally linked. Your doctor will recommend specific cleaning solutions, multi-purpose hydrogen peroxide systems, special RGP cleaners. Depends on your lens type.
And following those instructions is super important, I gather.
Non-negotiable, really. And here's something interesting. Those no-rub solutions?
Yeah.
Well, most eye pros still recommend you do a gentle rub and rinse step. That physical rubbing really helps get rid of deposits and stuff that just rinsing might miss. It's vital for keeping things clean and preventing problems.
Good tip. And always wash your hands first, right?
Always, always, always. Thoroughly. Before you touch your lenses or your eyes, that's rule number one.
What about common little issues, like maybe your eyes feel a bit dry sometimes?
Yeah, that can happen, especially at first. Maybe feeling aware of the lens or a little dryness, sometimes a brief sting when you put them in.
Normal stuff.
Often, yes. And things like proper fitting, the right lens material, good cleaning habits, maybe using re-wetting drops the doctor recommends. That all helps manage it.
But when should you worry?
Yeah.
Really worry?
Okay, key takeaway here. If you get significant redness, Any real pain, vision that gets suddenly blurry or stays blurry, or any kind of discharge, take the lenses out immediately.
Don't just try and tough it out.
Absolutely not. Take them out, wear your glasses, and call your eye doctor right away. Don't wait. Your eye health is too important.
So wrapping this up, getting contacts for the first time, it's clearly a very personalized thing. It's a partnership with your eye doctor.
It really is. It goes way beyond just getting a prescription number. It's finding that perfect fit for your unique eyes and then, crucially, committing to that care routine.
Which brings us to maybe the final thought. Understanding that commitment to care, are you ready for the responsibility that comes along with the freedom contacts can offer?
Something to really consider before you jump in.